Here we go. What's going on, YouTube? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. We gotta talk, YouTube. We gotta talk about the Street Fighter 6 stuff. You know, Street Fighter 6, they dropped the trailer. It looked cool. But I didn't give you guys a reaction. When I said I did a little further investigation on the trailer, and there's some things I think that we should take note of. So that's what we're gonna cover in this video. So stick around, hang back, and let's get our little Jimmy Neutron decoder rings. Let's get our detective. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Let's just take a deep dive and see what's kind of going on here with this trailer. I believe that there was a specific purpose for this trailer, right? And I have a few things here from my little theory, a little conspiracy theory here, if you will, that I think hold pretty much true to this. And I think a lot of people didn't really catch this. So first off, the most obvious one, right? They're showing off what Street Fighter looks like in the RE engine. And to be honest with you, it looks great. Like, there's no two ways about it, you know? On top of that, the next thing is they're also showing off Luke's progression as a character, although it's a little brief, you know, from Street Fighter 5 to Street Fighter 6. And to be honest with you, I think his design in Street Fighter 6 is way cooler than he is in Street Fighter 5, just by a milestone. If we would have put them side by side, honestly, I'm going with Luke in Street Fighter 6. I'm not even gonna lie to you, right? That's like no cap. And lastly, and this is the one thing I think that isn't being looked at, and it is the branding of a new CPT era with the new logo and eSports presentation for Street Fighter 6. There's a couple things here regarding that, right? So there's big color / branding recognition here with Street Fighter 6, especially in Luke's portion where he's, you know, knucking up, going for the punch, and it has the blue and the gold, right? On top of that, if you were to slow it down, I'm gonna slow down the footage here for you guys to take a look at. A lot of the animation and branding that they have going on here is very similar to the esports presentations that they have for like Valorant, League of Legends, Dota, all the other bigger esports games. They're bringing that type of presentation here. And what led me to believe that, well, I mean, obviously they announced it during CPT, right? They announced it at the very end of the little Pro Tour thing they had going on. And it only makes sense to kind of, in a subtle way, show you guys or show the people what they intend to do with Street Fighter 6, right? Now, this one is a very big topic of discussion because I woke up this morning on Twitter and saw this, and this is what actually prompted this video, is a lot of people were very upset with the branding, aka the logo for Street Fighter 6. In my honest opinion, I feel like the logo branding is intentional. It's very flat. And the reason for that is, right now, there are plenty of other companies out there that make video games, or publishers, or shoot, there are just all kinds of companies out there that have flat logos, you know, Starbucks, Twitter, you know, Twitch, Final Fantasy, you know, Red Bull. There's so many things out here that have flat logos, and a lot of it has to do with, in my opinion, is Street Fighter's overall logo fitting well with other esports brands. So like, it is very reminiscent of TSM, obviously in by shape. There's other, you know, esports teams and things like that that are out there that I feel like they're trying to push that branding and be more on par with actual esports. That doesn't mean that the other logos for Street Fighter were bad, but in this specific case with Street Fighter 6, it's done for an intentional purpose. Like, it is clear that this is for branding and marketing for this game, for its future. It is my personal opinion that I believe Street Fighter 4 and 5 have had a little bit of issues with the CPT and the CPT branding in addition to Street Fighter League. I think the CPT logo is very clean, very concise, very straight to the point. And I don't think it matches with Street Fighter 5. I don't think it ever matched with Street Fighter 4. And the same thing here with Street Fighter League. Very simple designs, very flat, very esports centric, so that they can really push their initiative with their esports. So I understand why having a dynamic logo would be great. However, in this case, what they are doing here proves to me of something that I've said a lot on my streams, is that I feel like a lot of the times these developers, their marketing strategies, their market research has never been really that good. And I feel like with what they're doing here, it shows to me personally that it's looking like they're doing their market research a whole lot more, and you can even see it further in Street Fighter League, you know, the Japan version, the USA version, CPT. You're starting to see more of that esports energy pushed into Street Fighter, which is good, right? So that's why I don't really have a problem with it, you know. And I think it's great because it also stands a little bit better to be aside, like, you know, I know people meme the Arby's thing, but I know people kind of like meme on the whole Arby's thing, you know. I did see that on Twitter and other social media outlets. People were kind of like memeing all that, but it's like, when you think about it, like now with the Street Fighter 6 logo, it can stand side by side with it and be more in tune. Like I said before, it can stand next to Red Bull, it can stand next to Twitter, Twitch. It's just, it fits the more modern era of that. And even at the end of the video, Capcom's logo is black and white and flat too. So it kind of proves to me that they're trying to brand this way, and they're not giving up on the actual colorfulness of Street Fighter. Once again, that's why at the end they have the cool animation, the blue and the gold representing Capcom. There's a lot of symbolism happening in this 40-second trailer, believe it or not. Yeah, you guys, with that being said, I don't want to take up too much more of you guys' time. This is just my little theory on the Street Fighter 6 trailer. You know, I think it's a great marketing tactic. It proves to me once again that Capcom's actually doing their market research. They're actually trying to do a little bit more by way of esports for fighting games. So I think that's a good thing, because, you know, no matter what, I still love fighting games. So with that being said, let me know how you guys feel in the comments below about this. Do you think that Capcom's doing a good thing? Or do you think it should be like the other logos and maybe the branding could be different? Talk to me, let me know. I'm gonna get up out of here, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.